Hello everyone, my name is Joey here for DFB, and today we're going to be talking about the Monorail Crawl. You may be familiar with the bar crawl or the pub crawl, but have you ever tried the Monorail Crawl in Disney World? You see, Disney World has 3 monorail resorts, the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, and the Contemporary, and each have great lounges where you can relax, chat with friends, and experience the theme of individual hotels. It's a fun way to resort hop, spend a little non-park time, and have a few fun drinks along the way. So simply start off at one of the resort lounges, have a drink, then take the monorail to the next resort lounge to do the same. For our monorail crawl, we started off at the Wave Lounge in Disney's Contemporary Resort. And if you make a stop here, you've got to try the Seven Seas Lagoon drink. It's still not officially listed on the menu here yet, but if you ask for it, it should be pretty easy to pick up. This lounge features mostly screw-top wines, and that's on purpose. It's kind of fun, and it's totally worth asking your bartender about. The appetizers here include items off of the Wave restaurant menu next door. Some of the recommendations here would be the cheese board and the pork belly. What's super cool about the pork belly is that it's served with a perfect egg, which means it's been cooked sous vide to a perfect 143 degrees, turning the yolk into a sort of custard. It's really interesting and really good. Another one at the Contemporary Resort is Outer Rim Lounge. To get to this one, you can head upstairs to the Grand Canyon Concourse to the Outer Rim. This is an out-in-the-open bar and lounge, and it was the original stop on the monorail crawl before the Wave was built. Outer Rim was the lounge for the high-end steakhouse that used to be located where Contempo Cafe is now, which made sense back then, but now it's just kind of a random bar between a fast food spot and a character meal. It seems a little bit misplaced, and it is loud, so you probably don't want to come to this one expecting a relaxing, chill evening. This one is all blue and spacey with comfortable chairs and more great bartenders. There's nothing super special on the menu here, but it's a good stop for nostalgia's sake. And while it's funny to see strollers in a bar, this is Disney World after all. And by the way, Chef Mickey's is right next door, so if you go just a little ways beyond the Outer Rim is the stroller parking for Chef Mickey's restaurant. A good drink to try here is the now classic Blue Glotini. This is found at just about every bar and lounge in Disney World and Disneyland at this point, but it's almost kind of become a legend, so it's totally worth a try. Another one at the Contemporary Resort is the Top of the World Lounge. This one is exclusive. Only Disney Vacation Club members and guests staying at the Bay Lake Tower, which is the Contemporary Resort's Disney Vacation Club property, are able to get into the Top of the World restaurant, but if this happens to be you, it's worth a visit. The atmosphere is modern and clean with images of monorails whizzing by behind the bar. But the big draw for this place is the fireworks view. Around 15 minutes before the Magic Kingdom fireworks each night, this place gets mobbed. There are great viewing decks and full walls of windows allowing for an awesome view of the show. And finally, you can always go to the California Grill Lounge for your monorail crawl adventure. California Grill is a signature restaurant for the Contemporary, located on top of the hotel on the 15th floor. It's a little tough to get a reservation here, but a little known fact is that the lounge is open to anyone and everyone, even if you don't have a reservation. Just show up anytime at the 2nd floor California Grill check-in podium and let them know you'd like to go to the lounge. They'll show you to the exclusive elevator that only runs between the podium and the restaurant, and off you go. You can order anything from California Grill menu here, which is a plus, and of course, the view is spectacular. If you're timing your stop for the fireworks, you may want to show up about an hour early to give yourself the best chance of getting a table at the lounge. But if you're not just here for the fireworks, the sunset view over the Seven Seas Lagoon is pretty great too. Next up, we were off to Tambu Lounge in Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. This one's located in the waiting area for Ohana, and if you follow Disney Food Blog at all, you already know what's coming. This is the Lapu Lapu drink, which is one of our on-the-list items. It's a drink with rum and tropical fruit juices served in a fresh pineapple. This is one that we definitely would suggest to anybody drinking here, especially if you're a fan of rum. This place doesn't have a whole lot of seating, but it's totally worth it to go. And not just because of the Lapu Lapu drink. That killer Ohana bread pudding is on the menu here as well, which that's amazing, as well as the pork nachos and several other goodies. And another one in the Polynesian Village Resort is Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. The Grog Grotto, as well as Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace, are both fun, newer additions to the Polynesian, and they can make up one awesome stop on your monorail crawl. They stay plenty busy, and there are times that the Grog Grotto even has a wait since they like to keep the bar uncrowded. Tiki Terrace is outdoors with a great view of Seven Seas Lagoon, and Grog Grotto is inside and kitted out with an amazing atmosphere. There are tons of signature drinks at Grog Grotto, and we can highly recommend the Krakatoa, as well as the Oa, but anything and everything here is good, including the appetizers. If you're at the Tiki Terrace, make sure to order the spiky pineapple. It's a spiked Dole Whip. It's really good. But you gotta make sure to pay attention here. Crazy things can happen here at any time, especially when you order certain drinks. Next up, we're going over to Misner's Lounge in the Grand Floridian. This place has a fun, relaxed vibe despite being in a fancy schmancy hotel. Several of the bartenders have been at Misner's for years, and they're lots of fun to chat with. In fact, as a general rule of thumb, Disney bartenders are pretty great, and sparking up a conversation there can really kind of help add to the experience. Misner's is located right next to Citrico's restaurant, which is a signature restaurant in the Grand Floridian, and it lends several of its appetizers to the Misner's menu. We can highly recommend the pork belly, the arancini, which has been at Citrico's forever, it's always a must-eat, and of course, the cheese board. To drink here, we think the Grand Cocktail is fitting. It combines Ketel One citron vodka, pomegranate liqueur, cranberry juice, and soda water. Be sure to grab a drink, and make sure to check out the lobby where there's usually a piano player or a live band set up for a fun little bit of entertainment. But that's just about it for this one. Just as a heads up, we're going to be doing individual reviews of the drinks that we mentioned as well, so make sure to subscribe to get the heads up on those when they come out. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and whether you've tried the Monorail Crawl before, or if you've got ideas for another fun bar crawl, be sure to leave those in the comments. Once again, for DFB, my name's Joey, and we'll see you in the next video.